Alright, what's going on guys? Danger Trip back with another part, another video. The character names will be in the description. If it's an OC, the character name will be in the title and the owner's name in the description. These videos are 10 minutes, 10 plus minutes of practice drawing of a character with different poses and expressions. And it's just me giving sauce and a sense of uniqueness to the drawings you see. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you are already subbed, you know what time it is. Let's get straight into the drawing. Okay, so finishing off where we were last time. Um, yeah, not really sure. I didn't see any comments from the last vid, so not really sure of the direction to go with the hair. Um, any thoughts would be appreciated, but I think if we're just going off of what we're seeing, seems to be okay. At least I think so. Seems to be alright. Um, the only thing is, yeah, probably just make this a little higher because going off of what we saw, there's not much going on with the hair. Um, in terms of the different levels at the top, so you don't want like too much of a uh, too much of a unevenness with the top, if that makes sense. I don't know. So yeah, what we want to establish now with the hair is like a sense of flow. And yeah, just a sense of flow. So it should just flow from the top down. The hair should just flow, or at least the outer edges of it should flow. Let me just see something over here. Okay, so that's what it seems like it does. I'm personally adding just a little bit of fluff to it, but yeah, I don't see that amount of the fluff that I'm giving it is not the amount that I see in the owner's vids. So I'm kind of just giving it that sense of fluff, if you will. Um, which, of course, he's free if he's looking to say otherwise. But if not, I wouldn't mind going forward with what I'm doing here. Um, yeah, I had a little bit of I don't know, brain fart with how I wanted to do that. Like my imagination just said, psych. I don't know. I can't figure out like what to do with the bottom here for some reason. Um, let me see. I think I'll just do this. Maybe a little bit of this. And again, it has to flow, so yeah, more or less gonna flow out of there. Let me just see if I can get it right. Because you don't want it too far out. Um, and then you don't want it too far in because it's like supposed to be, it's supposed to have a flow. So I think I'm just gonna do this. I don't know. Yeah, seems to be pretty good so far. Um, just make sure that line kind of connects there. And we could do this as well. Probably bring this just out a little bit, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, what I noticed is that her hair is actually not that far down, and I guess that makes sense because you don't want your hair to be tripping you. So yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, so a lot of it's hair, regardless. Um, Let me see. I'm just trying to make this just a little cleaner. And this is still on another layer, so if anything, I could, before I merge it together, I could still make some corrections. Um, this is usually where I would, send the piece back to the person I'm doing it for, the art, the commissioner, and then I'll have them make any adjustments, or I'll just be constantly updating them with every little bit that I do, because, yeah, after a certain point, yeah, I can't undo it, because I merged the layers. Alright, so in that case, probably gonna just take out here, do this, and leave it as that. Maybe you guys might have a different opinion as to what goes on, but I think I'm gonna leave it there. So I know, okay, the layer below, I'm erasing all of this area here, so this area is no longer needed. And then all the squiggly lines at the top. So now we could finally work on the dress, if there's no objections to what we're looking at. Now I see the creator has a little bit of the, what is it, the dress. It seems like I don't know. I don't even know what the dress looks like, to be honest. Kimono, maybe, I don't know. All right, so let's go on another layer and establish that. Shall we? All right. I usually don't name my layers because I kind of know which ones is what, but yeah, just so that I don't confuse it. All right, so yeah, we basically established that. Now, let's see. Is there anything more? I don't know. No. So I guess we could just tackle the dress. You know what? Let me go back down in the hair real quick. I feel like it could come out just a little bit. Let me see. Do this, do that, and then I do this. I don't know why. Like, it just bugs me that it's like that for some reason. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it could just be a little less messy. Just a little bit. Alright. What do you guys think of it so far? Um, think it's looking pretty nifty. Pretty good, pretty neat. I mean, besides the rough lines on the edges. Like this, for instance. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, if you ask me. Now we just have to do the dress, which will be on this later. And we could make the outlines right now. So, based on how everything is, I'm imagining that yes, the dress itself goes over the parts here. Whoops. 1 second. Okay. Um, let's just do like a minute or two. So, as I was saying, the dress goes over and then comes over the thigh, I imagine. And then it comes a little bit down here. I think it ends. Well, how does it end actually? Okay, so it seems to end at the bottom. I don't know. So, I mean, I guess we could do that. Probably like at the bottom here. And then do like. I'll do this. Yeah, I'm not really sure. You could probably let me know in the description what you guys think. However, I will not leave. I'll leave a little bit up to the imagination. Take out this portion. Now you won't see a lot with the dress over it, but yeah. So ultimately, what we're trying to do here. All right, so it seems to be more or less okay. The rest will be implied. I'm just trying to map it out here. And then we'll start erasing the layer below. So all these layers essentially will be over it at some point in time. And what I'll do is I'll create backups so that it, if it needs to be corrected, I can do that. Yeah. Alrighty. So this is like the first pose of many, but we're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting somewhere. Just gonna do this. Alright. So we got a whole dress going on here. And we will okay, so with her it seems to come up to under the shoulder for hers. Interesting. Interesting. So we will do that when we're trying to clean out the layer below. We will just keep it like that. So we basically are done. If there's no objections, we will definitely move on to cleaning. And now that might take a little bit because there's quite a bit to clean. But yeah, I think otherwise it's looking pretty good. And then we'll have one over here, another pose over here. So we definitely have some more, way more poses to do actually. But give her a different expression, something, something, something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, all right. So you guys already know it's that time. It's the end of the video. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. And you already know. Stay inspired, unlock your imagination, stay dangerous.